Hello, we are here today at the home of Gisella, the mystic of Trevignano, and we have this opportunity and this honor to have a few words with you. We would like, first of all, to present the story of Gisella, who is Gisella, and obviously her partner, her husband, Gianni, who is a fundamental story in this family. First of all, about you, your experience has started since some years from now, Gisella, and obviously comes from what we have here. The image of the Madonna, the tears, the story that we all know a little bit. Can you briefly describe this starting point and then go on to tell us what happened? Sure, with pleasure. So it all starts in Medjugorje, where we bought this little statue. We went there to thank Our Lady for our wedding, for our encounter, because we were so happy, and we are still today, thanks to God, after 10 years, as we got married just after 5 months. So there was really love almost at first sight, but for us it was a grace. We believed in this, so we went to Medjugorje to thank Our Lady for our marriage, our encounter. Obviously from there we took this little statue that we brought back home, but one thing that very few people know, and that I would also like to tell, shall we tell it? Okay, so I was in this little church during Mass with this group of Polish pilgrims, and then a lady turns to me to make the sign of peace, that it could be done, and she had the very bright gates which radiated light. To tell you briefly, after the Mass, this pastor of them calls us, he asks us where we come from, we say from Rome. Then, very taken by enthusiasm, he asked us to take a picture with them. We took the photo where this lady was among me and my husband, very close to the left of my husband. Actually, we took many photos. After that, on leaving the church, this woman calls Gianni while I was under the marvelous statue of the Madonna praying. She calls Gianni and says she wants to talk to us, need to tell us things. As I did not understand what a visionary is, and I thought she was a bit gypsy. In short, I could not really understand what was her intention, also because my character was very pragmatic with feet firmly on the ground, and maybe I'm still like that today. So I said, no thanks, I don't want to know anything, please go away. This woman looked at me and said, I have something that comes from the heart, no business. This lady told me her name was Elizabeth, and that her intention was to tell me that the Madonna had to say that I would have many graces and many gifts. At that moment I thought, well, I'm going back home and surely I will get pregnant, because we had the desire to have a baby. And instead, the incredible thing, after that lady, after I cried, she hugged us, she hugged Gianni, and when she went away, strangely she said something concerning the beginning of the month that I did not understand there. It's the only word, the only sentence that I did not understand, because she spoke in English. While being about to return to Medjugorje, we strangely noted that this woman, therefore Elizabeth, she began to walk slowly, in a very persuasive way, towards a small street, while the other people of the group were getting on a bus. As I got confused, I said to Gianni, why she doesn't go there? Is she not going with their group? I could not understand. Anyway, back to Medjugorje, in the afternoon, we strangely found the same group of Polish pilgrims. So I asked Gianni what she meant about the beginning of the month, what must happen to me at the beginning of the month. We had thought about the 9 Friday, then Saturdays. So going to the group again, we asked if they knew Elizabeth. We also showed the photos we have taken before. They didn't know her, they say so. But the strangest thing in this photo is that she is missing. Her place is empty. So that happened after you took the picture? Yes, we also looked twice because I told them it's impossible that they don't know her. We were looking our things, then we realized she wasn't there. That's why it all starts there. So this is unpublished story, as I never told it. Maybe we wrote somewhere, but in fact it has never been told. About the beginning of the month, clearly she referred to the apparitions of the 3rd of the month. Beautiful. Therefore you have already been marked from the beginning on the occasion of your trip to Medjugorje. Yes, so we took the statue that for us represented that little Madonna. In fact, it's not the typical statue of Medjugorje, the white one. And returning home after some time, actually strange things started to happen, in the sense that strangely people asked for prayers, healings took place, and with no clues, we were asking ourselves, why? Why us? Why they call us? We couldn't even understand, sure. And slowly, one day, the statue of the Madonna began to tear, to exude. First white tears, then there was the first apparition, and then tears of blood. And from there, the whole journey begins. The plan that brought you here today.